is very important when you cannot meet the patient expectations. Either it's because of your incapacity, so send him to somebody else who can do it, or it's because of his unrealistic expectations. A note to the patient: get informed, get full information of the clinic you're going to, the doctor who's treating you, the kind of experience the doctor has, the qualifications he has, and of course the team behind him. Understand all the pros and cons, do a proper risk ratio reward, overcome the fear of surgery, and this can only be done by proper education. And of course, understand the post surgery compliance or changes that this kind of a surgery can bring to your lifestyle and would bring to you. Of course, we had a patient who had not done his research completely and had many bad experiences before he came to us, and finally he was happy. And now let's talk about another ideal patient who's done all his research, done his homework, taken a lot of references, and then come to us. Can we play the video, please?
Hi, my name is Gautam Khanna. I'm an actor by profession, and I've been working in television and films for a while now. And my problem was that I was losing hair. My hair had become very scanty, and because of facing the lights every day and everything, my hair was in bad condition. I was losing hair on top of my head. The crown area especially was suffering the most. So I consulted a lot of people. I found out a lot about what procedures to go for, and I shortlisted and selected DHI. And I'm very, very happy with the results because it was very painless. It's natural growth. Actually, this is my second session I'm going in for. So my hair is back. It's been like 5-6 months. You can see, I'll show you we can see the pictures before and after. So this area looks much denser, and that is why I'm a satisfied customer, and I've come back again for a second session to fill it up more, and the hair feels really, it is basically your own hair, so it is much more natural. You can shampoo it, style it, you can cut it, you can do anything with it. It's not, so there's nothing artificial about it. And the technique, which is a DHI, direct hair implant, is also, as in I didn't want too many people to know about it, so it can really, they just take out individual hair. It leaves no scar at the back of the head. So I can shave my head like if any role requires me to shave my head, I won't have a scar on the back of my head. So this is the latest technology, and I'm very, very happy with it, and I'm happy with the results, and I am back here again for a second session.
Through with the procedure, everything has gone very well. I think we took around a couple of hours to do it. Gaurav, how are you feeling now?
I'm feeling good, and I was in touch with my friends on my phone, so I was SMSing. So you were busy doing your job, I was having fun.
So you didn't feel any pain, right?
No, I didn't.
I think except for the injection
in the beginning. Yes.
Okay.
So that was him talking that he educated himself, he did a lot of research for months together, he took a lot of references, finally came to us, he had a very good first experience, and then he decided to go ahead with some more some more sessions with us. So that's what I would say, ideal patient: educate yourself and then come to us. Uh, when we talk about DHI, the technique that we use for hair implant, let me tell you something about DHI. It's a 45-year-old company which involves only in hair restoration. We've been doing it in India since now close to 10 years. We have 17 clinics in India. The entire surgery is only performed by qualified specialist doctors, not by technicians, unlike other clinics, not by anybody else, not even MBBS doctors, but only by doctors. This is it, and the entire the number of patients we do every month is close to 180 patients every month. In India itself, globally we have 62 clinics today. We do close to 800 patients globally. We have a very strong medical board globally which reviews results, which reviews the processes every 6 months, and that's how we reach where we are. Not just by false advertising, but and we believe that the best gift that a patient can give a doctor is a note of thanks. So some of our clients thanking us. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Desai. Any questions for Dr. Viral Desai? None? Yeah, somebody there. Yeah, please.
Well, there has been some research being done about gray hair, but nothing which is really showing significant results. But gray hair is only one thing. You got to dye it, color it.
And it is being observed, those who go for this in skin, this thing, no? What do you call that treatment? So later on, that dimples and all goes off. They don't become in a natural shape when whatever they used to be.
Well,
Normally it is being observed.
yeah. Lot of treatments, if they are not done correctly or not done in the correct hands, can have side effects, provided they are not done correctly. So maybe you are seeing one or two results of patients who have not been treated properly. And of course, needless to say, every surgery has complications. If I would operate on 100 patients, maybe one or two can have some complications. In medical field, when we have a gathering of doctors and any doctor stands up and he says, I've never had any complication till date, what we say, this doctor doesn't operate, he sits at home and he does nothing. Okay, if you are a surgeon, if you are operating or you're doing treatments on a daily basis, you are bound to have certain complications. Unfortunately, the media only talks about the one bad result. Nobody talks about the 99 happy patients. But I think we need to highlight that, and that is very important.
And recently we saw Virender Sehwag,
Yes.
who has gone for this thing
Yes.
of treatment.
Yes.
But again he was looking baldy.
Okay.
Why
Interesting.
so?
Interesting. That's what I say. Incomplete research. Now, Virendra Sehwag's transplant was done in 2008 by the DHI technique. As we all know, he was completely bald at that time, except for he had a few hair in the crown area. Okay. When he did the treatment, there was a press interview followed that. And he himself has said, I need to do 3 more sessions in order to get my full hair back, which he never himself came back for various reasons personal to him, which we don't know about. But he himself has said this, and this is there on YouTube. I think the channel was Aaj Tak, if I'm not mistaken, where he's spoken about it, that I need 3 more treatments. So when a patient comes, he's been told that to get a full head of hair, you would need 4 sessions. You only done 1. So that's what it is. So that's what certain other competitors and colleagues have unfortunately overlooked or twisted this information to their benefit, and they've not actually told the whole picture, but this is the fact. Okay,
he can
so
go ahead
whatever hair you see is only because of our treatment. If he wouldn't have done, you would have not seen one single hair on his head today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Just one more thought process and a question. Hair transplant, at any age it's possible, or are there any limits of age?
No, typically we would not want to do it in a very young patient because his hair loss pattern is not defined.
Okay.
Of course, and we would not be able to match his expectations. So we would want to wait for at least maybe 20, 23, 24 years old till we know what he's going to progress to and what is his hair loss pattern.
Okay.
Then we would like to go ahead with the hair transplant. And of course, there's no old age. As long as the donor area is medically fit and the donor area is sufficient, we can go for a transplant. The oldest patient we have done is 83-year-old in our clinic, just to give you a, let
Perspective
you know.
on that,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Just, is it related with stem cell therapy, this treatment?
No.
It is not.
No, we don't do stem cells. We don't believe in stem cells. I'm not saying everybody who does it is a quack or unethical or whatever, but stem cells is not FDA approved today. Okay? So we would not want to do any treatment which has not been proven and authorized by the the board. So we don't do stem cells. We are doing some research in it, but that's only for research purpose, not as a treatment basis.
Thank you.
All right, thank you, Dr. Desai.
Thank you so
may I
much.
request Satya to come forward and hand over a memento to Dr. Viral Desai, please. Thank you very much for your very informative talk.
Thank you. Thank you.
Our next speaker for the evening is Dr. Kaushal Pandey, consultant surgeon at Leelavati Hospital in Hinduja Hospital, cardiothoracic and vascular surgery. And Dr. Kaushal Pandey has won the PK Sen Memorial Oration Award at Indian Association of Cardiovascular Thoracic Surgeons Conference 2006, won the K.N. Dastur Memorial Oration Award in 2012, experience of over 13,000 I repeat, 13,000 open heart surgery procedures in Mumbai since 1991 and over 50 major presentations and articles in national and international conferences and journals. Please welcome Dr. Kaushal Pandey for his talk on world-class individuals, mediocre institutions, and failing medical education. Dr. Pandey.
Thank you very much. When Satya invited me for this meeting, he left the topic to me. He, of course, was suggesting a more glamorous and a charismatic talk on what bypass surgery is all about or what are the future trends in cardiac surgery and so on. I just felt that I needed to speak my mind because there's something seriously wrong with our education system. So that's how we landed up on this particular talk. Top class, world class individuals, very mediocre institutions, and the failing medical education system in India. I'm actually very thankful to Dr. Desai, who was, Dr. Joshi, who was here, the diabetologist. He sent a lot of kind words on me, and I really wanted him to be around because a lot of my thoughts center around what he has achieved and what he is actually doing. Have you ever wondered what happens to hundreds of students all over the country in Maharashtra when March, April and May will come? You will have these students 100 out of 100 at the 12th board. And there will be another 50 students, 98% or more. And this happens in every state, every year. Do you know in the last 10 years where all these hundreds and thousands and perhaps 10,000s of students, what did they achieve, where they are, and really did they deserve that 100%? The answer to that is clearly no. None of them have achieved anything. Majority of them got 100% simply because of the examination system. So you mug up these multiple choice questions and you get 100 out of 100. The newspapers have these photos, and in every state, this is a routine every March, April and May. That means something seriously wrong with our basic education system. The next problem is, are we able to generate a Nobel laureate? The answer is clearly no. None of the Nobel Prizes in science which India has achieved have got anything to do with Indian education. The Indians got it because of their training overseas. That means we are again failing there, a country with 1.3 billion, and you can't generate a single Nobel Prize. A tiny country like United Kingdom already has 44 science Nobel Prizes. Something seriously wrong, something we really need to think about. The other thing is, we are not able to even produce freaks. Steve Jobs was a freak, we are not able to produce one. Elon Musk is a freak, we are not able to produce one. That means our education is even not able to stimulate a collateral thinking. That means there is a serious problem, and I'm sure a lot of people in the audience who would have similar thoughts like me, and we are in a position perhaps to make the society think that something needs to be done about our education. Can we ever produce a Bill Gates? The answer to that is clearly no. That means something needs to be done about the education system. What about the medical education? Since I'm a medical practitioner, I'm better qualified to address these problems with medical education. Let the basic education be left to other brighter minds. So how does a medical student enter the medical college? Again, a multiple choice questions. He mucks up 10 types of guides, and there you have scoring 540 marks out of 540, and there will be hundreds of them.